And now let's focus on India. It is a difficult time for the global economy, of course, because economic activity has come to a grinding halt around the world as COVID-19 causes countries to impose lockdowns. And what's true for the world economy right now is also true for India. India could grow by less than 2% this year. So what does that number mean for you? Our next report has all the answers.
Empty streets are the new normal. Stores are shut. Flights are grounded. Restaurants and cinemas are empty. This lockdown is dealing a major blow to the world economy.
So for the first time since the Great Depression, both advanced economies and emerging and developing economies are in recession. For 2020, growth in advanced economies is projected at -6%. Emerging market and developing economies, which typically have normal growth levels well above advanced economies, are also projected to have negative growth of -1% and -2.2% if you exclude China.
But for India, this outbreak is a double whammy. India's growth rate was slowing before the Wuhan coronavirus entered the country. The outbreak can push India closer to a recession. The coronavirus is not just a health emergency for the government. It has triggered one of the worst economic downturns, one that is bound to impact incomes and salaries. The crisis has already led to layoffs. Reports say people have been asked to leave in IT, media and startup companies. Potentially, millions of jobs are at risk. This includes India's estimated 120 million migrant laborers. The numbers may be speculative right now, but they do signal the trend. The virus will drag the economy down. The Indian government hopes to contain the damage. Last month, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had announced a 1.7 lakh crore relief package, one that was primarily targeted at those who were hit the hardest. Now reports claim that the government could be working on a second stimulus package. The Reserve Bank of India too is doing its bit. On Friday, it announced a slew of measures.
In order to encourage the banks to deploy these surplus funds in investments and loans in productive sectors of the economy, it has been decided to reduce the fixed rate reverse repo rate.
The reverse repo rate has been reduced by 25 basis points to 3.75%. This is the rate at which the RBI borrows funds from banks. The cut is an attempt to discourage banks from parking cash with the central bank. RBI has cut its key rates for a second time in 3 weeks. These moves could boost lending to businesses, but experts believe that the Indian government needs to do more. Many believe that a second stimulus package is no longer just a possibility. It is inevitable. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.